What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Columbus Aviation and welcome back to Airport CEO. Here we are at my fictional Boise airport, and I don't really have a concrete plan for this video, but I want to expand to medium aircraft and I think build a second runway. So yeah, that's basically it. So let's just kind of get set and going and see where this takes us. I want to take a look at our parking. I want to see. Okay, yeah, okay. These people stuck? These people are stuck. I've made a mistake. So the people in those parking lots are stuck. I forgot to give them a way out. So I'll just have to put some sidewalks in there. There we go. And yeah, so that's all I'll have to do there. You know, just put some sidewalks in. They should be able to move even on the under construction sidewalks, which is nice. Yeah. Okay. They can walk now. That's good. Yeah, I was just about to check that. Next order of business. Ooh, that looks nice, that boutique air. That's a Denver. Wait. Advanced. Boutique. Southern. Okay, that shouldn't be there, but that's whatever. It'll get ironed out eventually. Okay, so I think I'm going to, let's see. I want to put some little cafes in here. And I'm also going to make this, I think a staff zone. Like, yeah, what can you fit in there, but still. Can that even be a staff room? No. Wait, hold on. I have to... Yeah, that can't even physically be a staff room. The game thinks it's too small. So let's remake those security or secure zones. And then we'll go in with a 2x4 staff zone. And then what we'll do is just make part of that the wall. And basically what I'm going to do is kind of make these janitor closets. Now, those don't exist in the game per se, but I can kind of create, like, you know, a realistic version. So I'm going to clear all staff types. I'm going to only let janitors and security, or sorry, I can't talk. Janitors and service technicians use that. So I'm going to go into decorations. I don't know if I really have any custom buildables from the custom buildables mod that would work there currently. No, not really. Okay, let's see. Then I'm just going to place like 2 chairs and like a trash can. You know, because it's a janitor closet, the trash cans. Yeah. So I'm going to get these chairs down as well. Nice. And then I'll just paint those the same color as the normal seats. And then what we'll do in there is like a dark concrete floor. I just wanted to fill up those little awkward spaces there. Okay, so I want to... This is one connected, staff zone. So what I want to do, or sorry, security zone through the sidewalks. So what I want to do is I want to get a shop and a restaurant on either side. So what do I have to, okay, I have to research franchise shops. I'll do that first because those make more money. So I'll put 5 admins on that, and then we're good for there. I also want to just check on these staff zones, see if they're, yeah, they've, you know what I could do is put some couches in here. I personally prefer the standard couch design to the modern one, but it's a matter of preference. It doesn't change anything. I just like the look of them more. So yeah, we're getting more couches put in for our staff, especially like our security staff. They don't really have anywhere to go. Yeah, that should be nice. So we're about halfway through the R&D project there. What's this? Boutique air as well. Alright, now this runway's starting to get quite busy. Which is fine. It's just fine, but I want to see what I can do here. Let me see how big a medium stand is. Hold up. Okay, oh, I could fit plenty of those in here. Okay. Good to know. Okay, now I have access to shops, so I'm going to make this whole area a shop. And then I'm going to start cafes. Perfect. Now I'm just going to put one cashier counter here against this wall. And like, maybe I don't do a large thing at all. Let's see the nice ones. I'd rather do pedestals, I think. And then I could do wall mounted. Oops. Yeah, okay. That looks nicer. And then I can see if I can sign any contracts for there. I should be able to sign a 3-star contract, or a 1-star contract, like Shop and Go or whatever. Turner, perfect. So once those are built, we'll have a nice shop in there. We can just go ahead and put in like some wood. For that. Yeah, that looks nice. And then, actually, I'm just going to mirror the wood on the other side preemptively. Alright, we're about halfway through cafes. So, I think I'm going to research night flights after this, so we can get these having more passengers. Okay, so we're almost there. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, we've just got a little bit of time to wait. There we go. We can put, oops, delete it. Alright, put that down. Let's kind of mirror it here. And then just 4 of those, and then let's wait for like a Hilltop Cafe. I think that's the only 1-star cafe. Yep, there it is. Alright, put that in. Perfect. So I want to go for night flights now. And that shouldn't take long at all, no. So now we'll be making more money at night, which will be nice. So I think... let's see. Okay. I'm going to turn 4 of these parking lots into long term. Okay, so we've got about 2 long terms and 8 short terms, which should be good for money. Should bring some more money in at nighttime. Let's see what we're making. Yeah, we're making quite a decent bit from parking, almost as much as aircraft at the nighttime. Actually, now more. Which is actually kind of insane. I mean, it looks like we've got a lot of people coming in and parking, even in the long-term lots. Wowee. This is very nice. Is night flights on? Okay. Okay, so we're already getting night flights scheduled. That's very nice. I want to take a look at Friday. Okay, so everybody's starting to stick into their own stands by Wednesday, it looks. By Tuesday, Monday even. Not... Oh, even tomorrow. Okay. Actually, yeah, Monday. Alrighty, so let's see what else we can do here. I thought I saw an issue with the amount of check-in desks. So I could consider, like, trying to find a spot to put one more in. Let's see. If I were to space these out less... That wouldn't do much. Actually, I could maybe do that, but that would take some time. Alright, so we are now at the daytime where we're making more money. I think... Let's see. Honestly, I think I'm gonna wait until we have some more money before we roll into this, because this is almost all of my money. So I'm gonna let the game run off screen for a little while, and we'll come back soon. Alright, it is the next in-game morning. We now have $2 million. So basically, I just got up to $1 million, and then I ended up doing some of the things that the tutorial wanted me to do, so I would just, because it rewards you. There are a few minor adjustments I made, like moving the control tower back down, because I don't need that extra space to be filled anymore. Yeah. And I moved that down. I made just a couple other minor adjustments. Let me see. I moved over the fuel depots, and I deleted the original checkpoint, which was over here. I just slightly spaced out those a little bit more. I put in a taxi stop and a car stop, and I also added fences, just the start of fences. They don't really enclose the whole airport. So that should be all of the adjustments I made. I might have made another minor... Oh yeah, I added a windsock. That's just about it. So now we're gonna go ahead and buy this whole new tile. Which really hurts the bank. But it is okay. So I think first order of business, honestly, is to research emergencies. I've already had multiple emergencies that I've had to turn down. I had one off camera just a few moments ago. And that starts to hurt the bank after a while. So let's see. I think I want to put 3 more GA stands in. No, actually, I'm just gonna put the hangars in. So I'm gonna put 3 little GA hangars in. This could be like a little FBO, maybe. And then connect the roads around. They don't really need to be connected, I just thought it would be cool. Then the taxiway can kind of just go out there and down here. Then I'll kind of just continue the fence as well as we go. And I'm going to put in a fence gate so contractors can get in, obviously. Because they will only use fence gates. Yeah, once fences are up. So we can connect these down and to the taxiway like that, which looks very nice. We're still waiting on the actual emergency stations and stuff. And then what I'm thinking here is we put like a low-cost terminal. So yeah. I think we also put in a medium runway here. And then move the small runway up. I am actually going to just add the ramps for that right now. Actually, no. I'm not, because I think I'm going to relocate the small runway. I'm going to have a very temporary solution here. I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know what I'm going to do temporarily. Let's just focus on the emergency response units first. This, I think, looks very nice. I think I'm going to continue the GA over here. And then, I don't really know what I'm going to do, but I want this to stay land. I want there to be enough landside to wrap around the map on all sides. I think that would look cool. What is that, PC-12? That looks nice. Alright, we're almost done here with the emergency response units, which are found in the security menu. They will be, at least. And our parking is full. We could expand our parking and just make more money from it. Alright, we have our emergency response units. So let's put them in. Let's put our fire station there. And our police station just across the street. I think. Yeah, I think that's just about fine. And then we just have to connect up our service roads, which will connect through there and across the taxiway as well. And then I like adding this decorative tile. Airside, it doesn't really matter, but I think it looks nice. I'm also just going to put a vehicle depot in over here because I can. And I need one. Although that might get moved in favor of a road going through there. Okay. I think that looks pretty nice. So once we have those, we can buy some fire trucks, police cars, and ambulances. Let's, just because the security, or because the tutorial would want you to, the in-game tutorial, let's create a security patrol route. Oh, okay. And then we should be able to see one of our security officers walk that. Yeah. Nice. Let's see how our shops are doing. Our cafe is doing just fine. Our shop is doing very well. Okay. Excuse me. It's looking like all of our stands are actually to who they're dedicated to now, properly, which is very, very good for us. And our night flights are starting to fill up as well. Okay, we've got our depots, so I'm going to buy 2 fire trucks, 2 ambulances, and, excuse me, 2 police cars. now I'm actually going to just build the second runway over here, but I'm going to do something first. So I'm gonna build that now, but I need to go into planning mode really quickly to see how I want to do this. So I want it to be spaced. Okay, so we're gonna go up like that. Boom. Boom. Okay. Okay, so we can leave that there now. And delete this. Now we can do this. And go down like that and that. And what I'm going to do is put this small runway in here. I'm gonna move it down once this is built. So let's see how much this all costs. Okay, that's actually not that expensive compared to how much I thought it was. So I'm just gonna do that and connect these taxiways now. And then once this is all built, we're deleting this runway and rebuilding it a little offset from where it is now, if that makes any sense at all. What's our Southern Airways Express seems to be our biggest airline here. So why don't we give them a base here? You can actually do that. If you make a hangar commercial only, you can actually assign it to an airline just as you can a stand. So let's give Southern Airways Express a stand. Hey, the logo shows up on it. That's really cool. I didn't know that. That's really, really cool. So yeah, we can give Southern a little stand. Okay, we've got a staff issue. Let's see. We do not have enough passenger service agents. Okay, that's fine. I can hire some more. Okay, that should satisfy our need. Also, the check-in desk issue. I still haven't quite figured that out. I think it's fine because it only occurs every now and again. Okay. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, this is almost done. I just need this to actually be built by the time I open it. Or by the time I close this one, because it would not quite work out for me if I didn't have a runway. Something I will have to do is yeah, so there's gonna be like a, actually I'll just build it out. No, it's fine. It'll be fine. I was gonna say I'll have to have an alternate taxi route because the aircraft will kind of come head to head, but it should be fine. It might just delay a couple flights because of how aircraft they wait for each other, right? So, but they'll wait a long time if something picked its path first. So since this one came in for, oh wow, never mind. But usually they'll wait in like an odd pattern. So now we're just waiting on one of the runway ramps and the actual runway itself, which it seems are being worked on right now. And I'm basically going to open this immediately. Okay, so we're allowing all aircraft on this. And now comes time to close this one. And basically, the exact second this gets demolished, this is going up, so the aircraft don't have to go head to head for each other, with each other. Bang, alright. Now in here we're gonna put the new runway. The new small runway. Let's try to center it up here. Let's see. 9 on that side. 11 on that side. Wow, I was 1 over. It was 1 off of centered. Alright, let's recenter. Bang. Alright, it should be 10 on either side now. 10. 11, so 10, yeah. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put runway ramps on all sides of it, which will look kind of cool. And now we can build it. Awesome. So we can just kind of clean up the taxiway paths, because I know there are some spots where it still shows the original path. There we go. Alright, now this should be able to open quite soon and we can get started on that. With that all said and done, I think I'm just going to end it here for today. I think in the next episode, for sure, we're going to start building the terminal. We're going to expand parking. And so I can't tell you exactly, but I think the new terminal is going to go over and then up, like an L shape. Can't tell you exactly for certain, but that's what I think I'm going to do in the next episode. So yeah. I made a minor adjustment. I just repainted these, and I created some police car patrol routes, so you could maybe see those. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, check out some of my other content. Columbus Aviation, signing out.